Hello, so this is a custom data logging software for the OP903 or T903. So I'll show you the setup first. So only two things you have to change is hold on the switch or print button. You'll see F1, go up to F3, and we're gonna go through a couple of them. So we're gonna keep going to baud. Make sure that's 4, up down arrows so you can see. Make sure baud is 4 for 9600, and CP is set to 4. Because CP4 is the command request, which is what the software is going to use to communicate from the computer to the device and record data. So, and these could go forward. And then once you're done, save and exit, press the check button. So now I have it plugged in, 2 scales. Those are the settings. We're going to plug in the RS-232 cable, and we're going to get our printer and do the same. Here it is, and you're going to need your USB to RS-32 for your 903. You're going to need your 3-pin, because you see it's an RS-232, 3-pin. This case is going to be a female, because this is a male end. If you had this one's male and this one's female, it would be the same thing. So plug in your cable. Only goes in one way, so don't have to worry about that. And you could bolt it down. And then get your RS-32 connections, plug them in. That's good. So that's plugged in. So on your computer, you can right click and click on Device Manager on the Windows button, or just click Search in Device Manager. Because we need to specifically see which port this is going to be plugged into. The software will try to guess what the port is, but it might not be correct. So it's best to actually check for yourself. So before you plug in the USB cable, go under, well, I don't have ports right now because I have nothing plugged in. The second I plug it in, you'll see which COM port appears. So I'll plug that in now. And you're seeing COM 8. So COM 8 is my OP903. So next is get your printer. So here's my printer. And my white cable goes to the back of the printer. So make sure you have the power and your RS-232 cable. Connect your RS-232 cable to USB cable to it. And I still have my device manager open, so I'll just show you what it's going to look like. So now you're going to plug it in and you'll see which COM port it will be assigned to. So my printer will be here while I plug in this. And you'll see COM 12. So COM 12 is my printer. So remember those 2 numbers, because on the software, you need to know which one is your indicator, which is your printer. You'll see if it works or not when you first select it, but you're able to select it and change it at any time. So that was open. I closed it for now. So open the software and run the main.exe, or it might be something similar to that. Maybe your company name. And see the application, so you just double click on that. Okay, so you see the software here. It already picked up COM 8 as a first available COM port, and you can see my live weight. If I press the switch button, you see 15,080. That's left front wheel. That's correct. Left front wheel. 59640, and you see that's my right front wheel. 0 on left rear wheel and 0 on right rear wheel. So that's a total. So great, picked it up. If not, right here, select COM port and select your COM port for your indicator. So in this case, mine was COM 8, so it always correct the first guess. All you have to do for the first time when you set up the printer is go into settings. Let's move aside. Go into settings. All you have to do is worry about the printer COM port. See, it was previously saved to 15, so I'm going to set 12 and click the save button. See, COM 12 saved. So now you have your live weight here. You're going to type in your name. I just put in the name here. And put in my VIN number. And currently the file all the records are saved to test.txt on my desktop, which I have one right here. But let's say you don't have one. Let's say I deleted it. And I click print. Make sure your printer is on. Click print in the software. And now you see information, date, time, your name that you inputted on the software, the VIN number, the axle weight, in this situation the one axle 1, which is left front wheel, right front wheel. Add up 2 weights together, that's that weight, and then add the second axle, which in this case left rear wheel and right rear wheel, add it together, 0, and the total weight. And it all pops up on this label. So that's how you do it, and that's how you connect to a printer. And if you ever need help, click on the help button and there'll be instructions here on what to do, and there should be a YouTube video on what you can help you with. But very basic, so you can see a live reading, and you can see if I change the weight on my scale, I changed the weight, lowered it from 74720. On this one, I actually lowered the weight on the left front wheel. So you can see how much the total weight went down. 74720 to 72200. And if I click print, you get the new live reading. So that's how it works, and that's how you're able to get it in command request. So these buttons right here, if you press units, you change from pounds to kilograms, right? Change back and forth. You can tear out whatever is on the scale. So you see how it says 0 pounds. I did it for my software. Press gross to go back to gross weighing mode, and 0. So that's how you able to control from the software what the indicator, the truck scale, is doing, and how to print 2 custom labels to an L2 printer. If you're interested and want to know information, please contact us. Thank you.